Lateral thinking is all about stepping outside conventional thought patterns to generate breakthrough ideas. Instead of following a straightforward linear process, lateral thinking encourages you to look at problems from entirely new angles. This creative approach was popularized by Edward de Bono, who argued that traditional methods of thinking often limit our ability to innovate. Have you ever noticed how sometimes the best solutions come when you simply change your perspective? One of the key strategies in lateral thinking is to challenge assumptions. We often take certain ideas for granted, which can box us into a narrow mindset. By questioning these assumptions, you can open up possibilities that were previously invisible. For instance, imagine you're tasked with improving a product. Instead of asking, how can we make this product better, you might ask, what if we completely reimagined the product's purpose? This shift in questioning can lead to innovative designs that disrupt the market rather than just tweaking existing models. Techniques such as brainstorming, mind mapping, and the random entry method are powerful tools to stimulate lateral thinking. Brainstorming sessions where no idea is too wild help create an environment where innovative thoughts can emerge without immediate judgment. Mind mapping visually connects disparate ideas, often revealing surprising relationships between concepts. Have you ever taken a walk while letting your mind wander and suddenly found a solution to a persistent problem? That spontaneous insight is a classic example of lateral thinking at work. Another crucial element is embracing failure as part of the creative process. When you're thinking laterally, not every idea will be a hit, and that's perfectly okay. Each failed attempt can be a stepping stone, providing valuable insights that steer you toward a successful breakthrough. Instead of viewing a dead end as a setback, see it as an opportunity to learn something new about the problem you're trying to solve. What lessons might you discover by experimenting with unconventional ideas, even if they don't all succeed at first? In summary, lateral thinking is a dynamic process that involves challenging assumptions, exploring diverse techniques, and learning from every attempt, even the unsuccessful ones. By thinking outside the box, you not only unlock your creative potential, but also pave the way for transformative innovations. How might shifting your perspective today lead to the breakthrough idea that changes your field tomorrow? Lateral thinking is the process of approaching problems from new and unexpected angles rather than following traditional step-by-step methods. It involves breaking free from conventional thought patterns to discover creative solutions. Research in cognitive science shows that lateral thinking can stimulate brain regions associated with creativity and innovation. This approach encourages individuals to consider alternative possibilities and challenge established assumptions. A student might use lateral thinking to solve a complex math puzzle by exploring multiple methods instead of following a standard formula. It's like taking a scenic detour on a road trip. By exploring a different route, you might discover hidden gems that you would have otherwise missed. Brainstorming is a key technique in lateral thinking that involves generating as many ideas as possible without immediate judgment. This free-flowing process taps into creative brain networks and fosters an environment where unconventional ideas can emerge. Studies show that brainstorming can lead to higher levels of creative output as it encourages the brain to form new connections. The aim is to create a safe space for ideas to flourish, which later can be refined and developed. A group of students brainstorming for a science project might list out wild ideas, from designing a new type of renewable energy system to inventing futuristic gadgets, before narrowing down the best concepts. It's like tossing seeds into a garden. Not all will grow, but some may sprout into unexpected, beautiful plants. Mental blocks are habitual thought patterns that prevent fresh ideas from emerging, often due to familiarity and routine. Lateral thinking techniques challenge these blocks by encouraging you to step outside your usual way of thinking. Cognitive research suggests that deliberately shifting perspectives can unlock dormant creative potential. By intentionally breaking these patterns, you open up new pathways for innovation and problem solving. A student stuck on a challenging essay topic might try writing about the subject from an entirely different perspective, such as imagining it as a story or metaphor. It's like changing your seat in a classroom. You suddenly see the board and the subject from a fresh angle, revealing details you hadn't noticed before. Analogies and metaphors are powerful tools in lateral thinking because they help bridge unrelated concepts and spark innovative ideas. By comparing one idea to another, your brain creates new associations that can lead to breakthrough insights. Research indicates that using metaphors can activate creative brain regions and facilitate problem solving. This method helps simplify complex concepts and makes them more relatable. A student might use the metaphor of a bridge to understand how to connect different parts of a complex research problem, leading to an innovative solution. It's like using a familiar recipe to experiment with a new dish. The basic ingredients remain the same, but combining them in a novel way creates something entirely new. Asking what-if questions is a central practice in lateral thinking that encourages exploring possibilities beyond the obvious. This technique disrupts standard thought patterns by prompting you to consider scenarios that seem unlikely or unconventional. Cognitive studies show that this questioning stimulates imaginative thinking and expands the range of potential solutions. It is a simple yet effective way to push the boundaries of your creative process. When faced with a challenging design problem, a student might ask, what if gravity didn't work the way we think it does? To spark creative exploration and innovative ideas, it's like opening a door to a room filled with endless possibilities. You never know what interesting idea you might discover once you step through. Reframing involves looking at a problem from a new angle by changing its context or perspective. This technique helps dissolve mental barriers and uncovers hidden solutions by redefining the problem itself. Neuroscientific research supports that altering the frame of reference activates different neural pathways, leading to creative insights. Reframing is a deliberate way to shift your thinking and unlock innovative approaches to challenges. A student struggling with a project on climate change might reframe the problem to focus on innovative solutions for community resilience, opening up new areas for research. It's like rotating a puzzle piece. You might suddenly see how it fits perfectly into the bigger picture once you change its orientation. Lateral thinking is enhanced by exposing yourself to a variety of viewpoints and disciplines, which enriches your cognitive framework. When you collaborate with others or explore different fields, your brain forms new connections that can lead to breakthrough ideas. Research shows that interdisciplinary approaches foster innovation by blending unique insights. Embracing diversity in thought encourages you to step outside your comfort zone and challenge conventional wisdom. A student working on a technology project might seek input from peers studying art or sociology, which can lead to unexpected, innovative solutions. It's like mixing different colors of paint. The resulting blend often creates a unique hue that no single color could achieve on its own. Like any skill, lateral thinking improves with deliberate practice and persistent effort over time. Regularly engaging in exercises that challenge conventional thought strengthens your ability to generate breakthrough ideas. Cognitive research shows that with practice, the brain becomes more adept at breaking free from habitual patterns and embracing creative problem solving. Persistence in applying these techniques ultimately builds a robust creative mindset that can tackle even the toughest challenges. A student might set aside time each day for creative thinking exercises like brainstorming new uses for everyday objects, which gradually builds their ability to think outside the box. It's like training for a marathon. The more you practice and build endurance, the easier it becomes to go further and break new ground. Evaluating the impact of lateral thinking can be achieved by assessing the novelty and effectiveness of the ideas generated. Researchers often use creativity tests, peer reviews, and real-world problem-solving outcomes to measure these breakthroughs. Continuous reflection and feedback help refine your lateral thinking skills over time. This evaluation process reinforces the learning cycle, encouraging ongoing innovation and improvement. After implementing a new project idea inspired by lateral thinking, a student gathers feedback from teachers and peers to see how innovative and practical the solution is. It's like checking the results of a science experiment. By measuring the outcome, you understand what worked, what didn't, and how you can improve next time.